Hello ladies and gentlemen, in today's video I'm going to be talking about energy, vibrations, and how you can raise that vibration as an entrepreneur in today's busy life. So one thing to strengthen your energy field is a weak energy field attracts negative people. And when you get in situations with negative people, being around that energy, it actually gives you illness. Like it can bring you down, it can bring you either depressed or it can make you ill. And what you need to do is protect that energy and create that life that you really want. You need to start looking at energy, vibrations, and how that affects the heart and mind. So the first thing is living from the heart, not the mind. And that was one thing that I've been still battling with all of the time is making sure I'm aligning my actions that are really, truly excites me within, and it makes my heart beat and it gets me excited. When you follow what you feels right in your heart, then instead of making what makes logical sense, your energy expands massively. And I found that recently when I've changed a couple of areas of my business around, and it just felt right. Like I was up till like 2-3 a.m. planning things out in terms of restructuring the team, restructuring our offer and some components. And it actually felt right because it led from the heart. It was because I was going against the grain of what I really believed in, probably over the last 12-18 months in one of my businesses. And when the heart gets alive again and it feels within, you know that you're on the right track. And then that brings me on to like thoughts and emotions and how you can create your own reality. So what you think about most, you attract. So you become what you think about most of the time is always a quote that a mentor used to tell me. So your energy always shifts based on that emotional state. So if you train yourself to be in like a high vibrational state all of the time, emotions like love, gratitude, excitement, these type of feelings are going to help keep that vibration high. So we will always get tested, whether it's clients, whether it's forcing yourself to make money too much, different situations with friends and family members that are always maybe coming from a different vibration, with no disrespect to them, that might get you sucked into that pendulum. So you have to make sure that you're always trying to keep your emotions high and thoughts protected. And one thing that I've changed recently with the food I eat is eating more fruit, like raw fruit. So I realized that I was very acidic when I got a test compared to alkaline. And alkaline foods, like they're going to raise your energy. So having a better balance between alkaline and acidic is quite important as well. So I just started off by eating more fruits, vegetables, and a lot more honey as well, natural honey. And then surrounding yourself with high vibe people. So I talk about this all the time, like you absorb the energy of the people that are around you. So if you spend time with people that are negative, even complaining in the background, your energy drops. So supporting yourself with real winners is going to help push you forward. So just being in that environment with like-minded individuals, get yourself in a community. So if you're a business owner right now that doesn't have 5 or 10 friendships that are millionaires or people that are success-minded like you, join a community. So whether it's a coaching program, so for instance in our recruitment coaching program, we have 270 live recruitment agency owners that are at 6 and 7 figures, all going through a journey similar in terms of upgrading their peer group, improving their business and improving their mindset and shifting from who they are now to who they want to become. So even being in a community like that will really shift your vibrations. Same with daily meditation and grounding, which I've mentioned before, like realigning your chakras are very, very important. And that brings me on to the power versus force concept by Dr. David Hawkins. So for some of you might have read that book before. It is quite a tough read, to be honest, but it's all about the different levels of consciousness that you can be in the different power versus force levels. So normally like the neutral state is like level 200, and normally entrepreneurs that are successful, you would probably operate around 200 to 250. Like Mahatma Gandhi, for example, would operate at 450, 500, and Mother Teresa. But the concept from power versus force is like when you're forcing things, when you're actually pushing, overworking, stressing, it really does drain your energy and it leads to real frustration. So even me running different businesses and having a team, I get frustrated sometimes, and that's me trying to use brute force instead of just power and going through the flow of the river and not trying to swim upstream all of the time. So when you realign your business goals, the strategy, the right type of people that are in the business, then it's not going to drain your energy, because you need to protect the energy that you're around with other people. So you need to operate from that place of power, which is like alignment, trust, and flow. So that's when like you make things happen effortlessly. And like I said, when I've made a few changes in the business now, and we launched recently the AI Talent Partner Program, which I know is aligned to what I really believe agencies are going for, recruitment agencies. And I really believe people can make a lot of money and get very successful with leverage and not have to work 60, 70 hours a week. That really helped with alignment and flow for me. So when you're in a high vibe state, the right opportunities, right people come naturally to you all of the time when you're in that flow. And the most powerful people, they don't chase. They always attract through their energy. So you'll see that with people that you want to be around. I've got very good friends that are very successful as well, and everyone wants to be around them. They're always trying to take energy. They're like, oh, can I meet you? Can I have half an hour with you? Can I meet you for lunch? And you realize like it's hard for them. They have to be polite and say no, because they need to protect their energy. It's not just the information they're going to try and extract from them and be drained. You know, when you meet someone, maybe you could do a business meeting, you agree to meet for lunch or coffee. Regularly happens in Dubai, for example. And then you realize like when you come away from meeting them, you feel more empty than full. So being protective around that energy is important. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're just starting out or you're in and around where you're still in build mode, you need to network. You're the one that's really going to come from high energy and give that to other people. So final thought on this is like everything is energy, as we talk about. Like if you master the frequency, you're going to effortlessly attract more opportunities positive in your life, wealth, success. All of these things will come to you when the universe is aligned. The right people at the right time, right situations will come to you energetically when you are ready. So raise your vibration, trust the process, take action, feel it, believe it, and go and make it happen.